All right. This is episode 3 of our Four Shot of Heart. We have Brandon joining us today. And we are in the middle of a delve, but we are going to add a new character anyway. um, so, Brandon, what were you thinking about for a character?
Um, so I wanted to play a Cleaver,
Awesome. Cool.
um, named I think Alistra. Um, and she has entered the heart for religious reasons.
Cool.
She believes that she has a religious duty to hunt down and kill the beasts that the heart sets out
Fantastic.
as a form of worshiping the heart.
Awesome. Um, can you see the Lines and Veils document on Roll20?
I think so. I think I saw.
Cool.
I don't remember where it was anymore,
It's
but
under handouts under the journal
I,
tab.
I
There.
see it.
Yeah.
I'm amenable there.
Cool. So we got lines right now on sexual assault, domestic violence, homophobia, phobia, sexism, and human racism, and also cannibalism, which is good to keep in mind, especially in heart, especially with a cleaver. Um, actually, I wanted to clarify that just to make sure I'm hitting it right. Is is the line on cannibalism against um, people eating people or people being eaten?
Um, it's against people eating people. I mean, if a beast eats a people, then I don't mind that so much, but it's when people start eating other sentient
Great.
beings.
And everyone here counts as people, drow, elves, gnolls,
Yes.
even human,
Yes.
even human.
Yeah, even humans, yes.
Even humans.
We have veils on torture by PC and fantasy racism, so that might the tension between the drow and the Aelfir is not going to be played out on screen, but it is a fact of the world that we live in. Cool. Is there anything that you'd like to add to that, Brandon?
I'm good with that. I was amused by the things you're likely to see. So,
Yeah. Body horror, disease, claustrophobia, self sacrifice. Take cannibalism off that list because that is not a thing we're going to have. Bees, obscene religions, and so many teeth. Yeah. Great. So in the journal there, can you see the thing under character that says Brandon's character?
dirt.
Under on the journal tab, under the characters folder, there should be something called Brandon's character. Can you see that?
Yes, I see it.
Awesome, cool. That's where we'll put your character then.
Cool.
So let's see. Character generation. You've chosen an ancestry, is that right?
Ancestry.
Is that is Drow, Aelfir, Knoll, or human? Did you? I forget if you said which one you were with.
I didn't say.
Okay, cool.
What do we have? Let's see. We have a human, a Nola Drow,
Yeah, we got a
and
spread.
elf and an Aelfir, right?
Yeah, yeah. So get what you like.
Um, Not sure. Let me pause. Let me consider that.
Yeah, yeah.
What is calling?
So calling is the reason that you're going into this place that no reasonable person would be going into.
Yep. Okay.
And those will give you, depending on your calling, that will give you a list of beats to hit that you can use to advance your character.
So that's a choice from among a list.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So I'll find that out.
Cool. So we have Bronwyn. Write some of that down. Bronwyn. Where are characters in there? Bronwyn. And we're a cleaver, right? Cool. Yeah. So next steps are choosing your ancestry, choosing your calling. Um, Ancestry will give you, I believe, let me double check. Mm, Ancestry will give you some questions to answer to connect you a little bit. And your calling will give you both those beats to choose from and a core ability and some questions. And we'll talk about those when you choose whatever feels good.
Figure this out.
Yeah. And for the other players, if you have beats that were taken or would like to change your beats before we get started, now is a great time to do that. I think I see a few people that still have their old beats in there.
Can you remind us where to find those? They're in the
Yeah, they're
PDF, right?
under active beats in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, I just meant like where to find different ones.
Those are in the book under the callings, and those
Thanks.
on page 20.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be super cool if this had like a list that you could just pick from, but it's already pretty cool. So
Can't all have character keepers by Arctosaur.
yeah.
I think I did it the last time. I'm still not sure if I want that, but fine, I'll try it.
Anthar,
Mark, I can see Bronwyn and I can see Ruby in sunlight, but I still can't see Red Eye or Dolwyn, which is a pity because they're so lovely.
show
It's
to
a secret.
secret.
Oh,
Everyone,
nice.
It's the same for me. I think you made Ruby viewable to everyone.
I think so. In Roll20, there's two things to choose. There's in players' journals and edited and controlled by. And so you can be able to edit and control a character that you can't see, which is great.
Yay.
Super good. So I'm going to go through everyone to make sure that everyone can see everyone's in all players' journals. Great. In all players' journals. Great.
I mean, I don't know if you've chosen any pictures, but if you have, I would love to see them.
Oh, not yet, but I want to see those
okay.
too. Yeah. I think I see myself as like Ed the hyena from The Lion King.
Fantastic.
Okay. Wow.
But like with a person body.
Okay, I think everyone should be able to see everyone now. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Ooh, thank you.
Let me make sure everyone can see the beats. Yep. Everyone can see all lines and veils. Great, good. Everyone can see NPCs. Great. Slowly getting the hang of Roll20. Dream tainted blood. Cool. All right. Those are our main NPCs there. Looks like we have a human cleaver. Ooh, fantastic. And your calling is devotion. So yeah. So
I'm going to use Hearthstone from the standard things, but it's it's just a slight twist on it.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Just to not make up feelings.
Yeah. So that gives you the core ability in the blood. So over in and I'll put your first one in here because it's not super clear how it works. So over on the right-hand side there.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, okay.
And then you can drop in that.
Okay.
Boom. Cool. So you move through the heart as if blessed, +1 echo protection. You can pop that up there. Once per situation, which is basically per scene. Take stress to any resistance other than echo, allocate it to echo. Fantastic. And some of your beats are associated with like taking echo fallout, which makes that super easy.
Just so you know, Mark, I took 2 new beats. They're both minor.
Awesome. Let me write those down in my notes here. And you are Red Eye. There you are.
I also took 2 new beats.
Fantastic. Awesome. And for Brandon, and to recap, beats are both things that get you new abilities when you complete them. There are also ways of you telling yourself how you want to do things and telling me what kind of things you'd like to see. So like last time, Dolwyn wanted to find a book. And so like, cool, here's a library. Cool.
How many beats do we?
You can take 2 beats. They can be any kind of beat you want, major, minor, or zenith. Zenith probably is not going to be super helpful for you right now. But the other ones, just pick whichever ones look fun to you. When you achieve a minor beat, you get a new minor ability. When you achieve a major beat, you take a new major ability. And you decide when you've achieved your beats, and you check it off and take the new thing immediately. Probably say like, "Hey, I cleared a beat." You can say what your new ability is or not, whichever is more fun for you, and kind of drop it on us when you get to it. Looks like you've got some equipment. No, it looks like, yeah. And betray someone. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that's awesome. Beats are so fun.
When it says acquire, it doesn't mean I have to keep it. I just have to have it for a bit, right?
Say that again.
It says acquire a thing, a major thing. Um, Let me
Oh, your
check.
beats?
Acquire rare or powerful item,
Oh,
preferably magic. That's one of my beats. I want to
yeah.
acquire something,
Yeah.
but I don't have to keep it, right? I
Nope.
could eventually give it to Dolvin or
Yeah,
something.
you could give it away immediately if you wanted to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Cool. I think I have everyone's beats down there. Dramatic entrance. Great. Ronwin. Cool. Take minor echo fallout. Great. Cool. And no fallout yet. Cool. When you start here, you can take so you get your 2, I believe, core abilities. You always get those no matter what. Then you choose 3 minor abilities and 1 major ability. And there are a lot of abilities. They're all super fun. So just pick something that looks good to you. And if
What,
you decide
what are the skills and domains? You start with
oh yeah,
one,
skills and
one of
domains,
each.
those are according to your class. So for cleavers, cleavers get you get the hunt skill and the cursed domain. There you go. And so those are when we roll dice, we're rolling d10s. You're always going to take 1 die to start off with. You get an extra die if the thing uses your skill, an extra one if you uses your domain, an extra one if you have mastery, which no one's going to have probably, and then an extra one if someone is helping you. So usually you're going to be rolling 2 or 3 dice, maybe 3, 4. More skills and domains, the more likely you are to use those dice.
Yep.
Roll20 does some nice automatic rolling for us, so that's nice. So the Heart's Blood and the Red Feast. Heart Song. Mm-hmm. Let's introduce the other characters a little bit, and then we can maybe do some the connection questions. So let's just go top down. Dolwyn, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So Dolwyn is a human deep apiarist. So he is someone who has allowed magical bees to live in his body as part of this bee cult. He is here in the heart, seeking the secret of immortality, and he has joined this. He's joined the cult of the deep apiarists as the latest in a series of cults he's joined. The last one was a scam that took all of his money, and that is part of the reason why he's now venturing into the heart.
Awesome. Um, cool. Red Eye, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. I'm Red Eye Gree, and I'm not drunk. You're drunk. Red Eye uses they, them pronouns, is a drunk mage, and Null, and they're forced to be here by the Pebble Hunters Confederacy, which is a big gang in the heart. Yeah, so they're looking for their next fix, magic, and they were born down here, and they like to pretend to know a lot about it.
Yeah. I think you actually do, don't you?
Yeah, I
Those are the
do.
one, whether they like it or not. That's what.
Yeah, whether they like it or not. Yeah.
Awesome. And oh, Dolwyn, you are currently addicted to mushrooms. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And Zenthar.
Yeah, I'm playing Centaur. They them pronouns, I think, or he them. No, they them. Centaur is a drow. Was born up in Spire, and then got into some shenanigans, having to do with drugs, and somehow ended up in the heart. I think he died briefly after or shortly before they entered the heart. They are a dead walker now. They are dead. They will remind you that they are dead. They like to talk about that. They don't really know how they died though. But doesn't stop them from making some stuff up, right? Yeah. And I don't have that Fallout Echo Minor Exodus. And is that gone once I've retched up a handful of rising creatures, or do I have to do that
That
occasionally?
was automatic. That was a instant
Okay.
thing. So
So
that,
I can get rid of that if I figure out how to do that.
but you still have debtor. So you
I still have the debtor, yeah, that's fine. How do you get rid of one of these
um,
thingies?
so different ways. Some get removed just because of fictional stuff. So, for example, your debtor
Yeah, no.
that will clear when that happens.
Yeah, but how do I get rid of the Fallout box that tells
In the
me
box.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great question. There is a little lock in the lower right hand corner,
Ah,
and that should
okay.
pop up a thing that lets you
So
move.
I can't take out the Exodus because
You
I've
can take
already
out the
done
exit.
that.
Yeah.
Cool. Bye,
Sorry, I thought you were
Exodus.
asking mechanically how.
No, 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 no. I imagine that when the NPC who wants money will calls in the favor, I
Yeah.
imagine that will happen.
For Dolwyn, since you haven't that one's ongoing, that will require going to a haven, which fortunately you're going to. So if they can take care of that kind of fallout, they will help you out if that's what you want for a price. For a price. Let's see. How is Bronwyn coming along? Oh, looking pretty good.
Almost done.
Do you feel like you're ready to answer some questions?
Yes.
Awesome. Um, so so you can either answer one of these questions on the humans tab or page tab. It's a tab in a book, 17. Either you're from the Eastern Kingdoms, you were kicked out, or you're third generation Heartborn. It looks like you said you're third generation Heartborn.
I'm third generation Heartborn.
Great. So you're not like the humans on the surface. What incorrect assumption do people often make about you? And if you like, you can put that in the notes section at the bottom as well.
Oh, let's see. It's a good assumption. Um, um, I think the incorrect assumption people make is that I'm a psychopath.
Is that what? Sorry,
Is that I'm a psychopath?
I missed that last word. Still, sorry.
Psychopath?
Psychopath. Great.
That is an incorrect assumption, but it comes off that way sometimes.
Cool. And we also have some questions from your column. Which three images, symbols, people, or creatures do you repeatedly see when you dream?
So I see a giant tree that at its branches, instead of having like fruit, it has creatures that are there in little chrysalises waiting to come in, waiting to basically be born.
Fantastic.
Um, I see a frightened, wounded um, a creature with fangs and claws that's absolutely enormous, size of the size of a hut,
Awesome.
kind of thing. But there's something wrong. And I see a pit that appears to be bottomless, but isn't.
Fantastic. What signs do you look for to recognize where the heart is the strongest?
I I hold my breath and I try to perceive the heartbeat. If you're very still and very perceptive, you can tell whether the heart is beating stronger in one direction.
Fantastic. You recently witnessed an unearthly sight with one of the other characters. Who was it? What happened? And how did they react?
Ooh. What's an unearthly sight?
Yeah, pretty much anything down here is, but
No. Who? I was just asking to see if anybody wants to know.
Oh yeah.
Any takers?
Yeah. Let me find my Zoom. There we go. Sorry, I was looking for the Zoom. Yeah. Unearthly sites, that's kind of my specialty. I love unearthly sites. I mean, some people say I'm an unearthly site because I'm dead.
Most people do.
Right,
You
also
are
pretty.
an unearthly sight, so I don't think it counts. It's just seeing you as
Yeah.
part of this.
Oh, okay. Maybe we've seen something a little more
Okay. An
weird.
unearthly sight. I think that the unearthly sight that I saw was that I saw red eye with a halo.
Red eye with a halo.
Yes.
Oh,
Me.
nice.
A nimbus of power.
Awesome.
Kind.
And how did Zenthar react to that?
How did Zenthar react?
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
I think Brandon is giving this to Red Eye.
Oh, sorry, red eyes. Red eye.
How did Red Eye react to it? I think Red Eye was completely oblivious to the fact that they had
This
a
is
halo.
often
I mean,
the
there's
case.
just like it's completely noticeable to everyone else.
And both of you are native to the heart, so that totally makes sense. Great.
Yes, absolutely. They have a deep connection to the heart that they probably are completely ignorant. This is how I feel about that.
And last question: your connection to the heart has touched you in some way. How does that manifest?
It's when I worship the heart properly, when I do a good job, Um, I feel incredibly happy. And I have a beautiful dream about the garden at the center of life, or at least that's what I think it is.
Awesome.
Um, it sends me a good dream, and that's how I know that I did the right thing.
Cool. Let's see. We got that. You got your equipment from your class. You got your beat. You got your things.
I got a couple more equipments, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, cool. You got some questions. Great. And you can fill in the equipment as you need. Um, cool. And if any of your abilities looks like you did that, you knock off the skills and domains. Great. So I think we're good to jump in. Um, I have notes. I did a good job taking notes. Session 3. So last time we were in the um, Red Cap Grove, which is a grove of druids. And those druids are drug dealers. And very violent. You snuck/talked your way into their domain. They treated you to a little feast. Eventually, you ran into our Aelfir and another Aelfir in there. They brought in one of Red Eye's old acquaintances who was executed gruesomely in front of them for screwing over both the Pebble Hunters and the Red Caps. And then the leader of the Red Caps, Rose, gave you all a job to do, which was take this very valuable chest of super good drugs and take it to a haven which is called the God of Corpses. They're sending some of the druids along with you for extra protection, but the real mission, although this is something that needs to happen, the actual mission is the other Aelfir that was being sent along with you is a cop. They are from Spire Above. They have done a bad job of infiltrating the Red Caps. Red Caps know who they are. What Rose has tasked you to do is on the trip, find out exactly what their deal is, if there's more trouble coming, if they're acting alone, anything you can find out, and then take care of him. And you'll be handsomely rewarded for that. So when we left off, we were on the Delve. We're leaving the Red Cap Grove. The first thing that happened was as you're going along, a sort of weird disturbance in the air ahead of you kind of manifested, and the necromancer who's Zentar is entangled with, reached out, letting them know that they know where they are, and gave them a poke in the chest, which caused them to vomit up bugs and worms. Super gross, but I think everyone else was cool with it. Normally, it causes mind stress. Everyone's like, "Yeah, that fucking happens." Our next step is continuing the delve. For Brandon, the way that delves work is when you're traveling between two landmarks in the heart, you make delve rolls, depending on how much damage you do to the delve. You progress, and when rolls go wrong, things go wrong. So, what happens next on the delve? I would like to get Bronwyn in here as quick as possible. Bronwyn, is it okay if I have you just being like, you've got
anything you want?
Cool. At some point, you've gotten yourself lost in the heart. Things that aren't landmarks in the heart are variable. The heart knows what you want, and it's very bad at giving it to you. And so it changes itself in the landscape to accommodate what you're looking for.
This is my failure. No, it's my failure to focus my will and understanding as to what the heart wants me to do.
And the best quote about that in the book that I found, the heart knows where you and the others want to go, and it knows that you have to take a journey to get there, or else it wouldn't be worthwhile. So it gives you a good one. So it's so nice that way. So the heart got you tangled up and put you in the path of this little caravan. There's four druids who look human. We've got our bee guy, we've got our dead walker, we've got our two Aelfir, and we've got our gnoll. And I would like to place Bronwyn. So we are exiting the grove and entering a more kind of twisted domain here. The sort of, even though we are deep underground, the above in the grove there is sky with sunlight filtering down. That is going away, and you're entering a weirder place. As you're exiting, even though the trees have gone away, the path, the ground that you're walking on, is just completely covered with leaves, as if you were still in a forest and it had been autumn and all the leaves had fallen. And I would like to place Bronwyn on the far side of where those leaves are, and you all are approaching where they are, and Bronwyn waving their hands and saying, "No, no, 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 no! Be careful!" And so at this point, I would like us to make a delve roll.
Yeah, I get their attention. I get your all attention by firing an arrow, clearly not intended to hit anybody.
Great.
You know, that just with like a little ribbon on it, and a little hum to basically to get your attention. And I'm trying.
Great. Who would like to make the delve roll?
I did the last one.
Yeah, maybe Bronwyn can kick things off for us here.
Cool.
Sure. I can do that.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. So the way a delve roll works is going to be a regular roll. So it's going to be delve and either religion or wild. So in the drop down here, you can select, and I'll do it for the first time here, delve and whichever domain.
The drop down where? Sorry.
In the upper right hand corner of the character sheet. Sorry.
Right hand corner of the character sheet.
Cool.
Okay. Delve wild. Okay. Cool.
Would anyone like to help Bronwyn with this delve roll? And helping means that you give a die, but you also suffer consequences if consequences happen.
I can help.
Okay, cool. Can you describe how you are helping with the delve roll?
So we just met her.
And you're still a ways away from each other right now.
Yeah. But I think we probably know, like, I think I probably recognize Bronwyn.
Yeah, that's right. You know each other.
Because we know each other. We're both from the heart.
Great.
And
yeah.
I think I know what Red Eye does. Red Eye is like, oh, this is an old friend of my Bronwyn. Whether that's true or not. Let's get, yeah, come on, let's get on this, and let's get a delve going. I'll use some magic.
Sure. Cool. So you can tick that where it says there's a +0 right now next to standard. You can tick that up to a +1 to represent the help. Important, click out of the box, or else D20 won't pick up all the numbers right. And then hit roll, and we'll see what happens. Amazing. We've got a 10 right out. Cool. So this goes perfectly. So Bronwyn, I need you to make a D4 roll to see how much progress we're making on the delve here. I think you can just do /roll D4 in the chat there. Two. Great. Fantastic. So Bronwyn, I would.
It said the critical success says increase ongoing stress test size.
Oh, sorry. Roll a D6. You're right.
Okay. Yes.
One. You're better. Cool. So Bronwyn, why don't you tell me how you warn them about the leaves that behave like quicksand that they're about to go into? I think your microphone's not picking you up.
And I take it, I wave my hand to get attention. I take the rock and I very obviously drop the rock on a little pile of leaves and watch it sink. And I make a gesture like there, you know.
Great. So you don't immediately fall into that, but you do have to cross through it, caravan. How would you like to? So this is a large patch of leaves. You're not sure exactly where it starts and ends, but you know that if you enter it, you will start sinking as if it was quicksand. So you've got your cart that's being pulled by the druids and all of yourselves. How would you like to try to get across that?
If I were made of bees, I could fly, but I'm not, so I can't.
What a really specific example.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I was made,
bees can fly, but they have limited carrying capacity, which might be a problem for our cart.
Yeah, I understand that. That wasn't just me being snarky. I
What if
apologize.
I help the bees carry more things with magic,
Oh my.
and they could carry us across?
I mean, could you just fly us across with magic and cut out the middleman?
That's a good idea. You're so smart.
I mean, I don't know how magic works.
Do you have an ability that you
We
do?
could also go into the gray and try to do that, but that might be a little like shooting I don't know, shooting a cockroach with a large gun, a large bomb. But we
Fine.
could do it, probably be fine.
Can we try stretching a rope across?
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
You also have a
also
cart
makes
to get
sense.
across, but yeah,
That is
Two ropes.
okay. But I don't know if the cart can tightrope walk. I'm just,
I would like to get like I don't know, maybe the 10 foot pole and test to see how deep this is.
Very, very deep.
Okay.
Okay. So we can swim through the leaves and thingies, right?
It would be extremely treacherous. You could. I'm not going to stop you, but it might be difficult. And if Bronwyn has ideas, please feel free to jump in. And also make sure to look at your beats to see if there's anything that you could do to kick one of those off while you're in there. But
I think I probably how to speak. The I have rope.
Yeah.
Oh,
because of course I do. So let's put up a couple of safety ropes so that the worst case, people can pull themselves along with ropes. And I can, I pull out the biggest bow in the world, right? Or it's not actually a lot taller than I am, but it looks like it's made of like, 2-inch thick wood. And I attach a rope and to an arrow. And I pull it back and fire it across.
Great.
Normally an arrow cannot carry a
Yeah. You're all exceptional adventurers. I think you're able to throw one or two ropes across, whichever you feel like is prudent.
I've got a question though.
Yeah.
This is in the middle of a kind of a way road thingy, right?
Yeah.
So maybe
like
other people have crossed it before. So
perhaps. So this is a
so
question that I have open for myself. So when traveling between two places in the heart, the road is never really the same twice
okay.
because the heart twists everything. However, sometimes if travel is frequent and purposeful, a connection can be forged. I don't know that one has been forged here yet.
So if I look at the past to see how other people have crossed,
Oh,
that would not that might help us though, right?
that might help you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, let me take a look at your character here.
That's my echoes ability.
Echoes, glimpse
Yeah.
of what has come before. Oh yeah, glimpsing the remnants of what has come before. That
Yeah.
definitely do. So that would be a discern with either wild or religion.
I do have religion.
Great.
Nice.
Uh,
Neat.
is anyone helping? Uh,
Looking into the past?
if they can, I don't know if they can. Otherwise, go ahead and roll, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to help.
Okay,
How
cool.
are you gonna help?
And,
Tell me how that goes. Tell me how you're helping.
um, yes, the heart twists, but it twists in certain ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're
Um,
third generation Heartborn, right? So
I'm heartborn and I'm also a worshiper, right? So I understand. You can't always tell. Sometimes a heart completely remakes sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't, and there's leftovers.
awesome.
So I try to play them.
Cool. Go ahead and tick up one, and
Okay.
let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Rolly roll.
That's
That's a 9. Look at that. It's a lot of 9s.
So let's see. When you do that successfully, you glimpse the remnants, roll recreations. This will show the most interesting or dramatic thing that happens.
Mhm.
And you took the minor on that.
Yeah, but I don't need that right now. I
Right.
just need the major one.
Um, full success. So you're the one with the necromancer, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The Aelfir necromancer.
The most interesting or dramatic thing that happened here is you see them crossing here.
Ooh,
Can you
neat.
tell me what they look like?
I think since they're an Aelfir, they're tall, they're very pale, they are very beautiful, of course, as the Aelfir tend to be. They have long, flowing white hair, and they are wearing very fancy jewelry. But if you look closer, you see all skulls and bones and stuff. Like, like maybe they're just cast that way from silver, or they are silver bones. Who knows? They're a necromancer. They're probably, I don't know, really, really key stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, well,
Cool. So two questions then for you. Um, how how is this place different then than it is now? And how did the necromancer use their powers over the dead to overcome that obstacle?
ooh, I think of how is it different now? I think more of the leaves are dead, actually, that are floating around.
Not now or
Um,
then, of
no, no, no. After the necromancer passed, the
course.
leaves started dying. And how did he pass? I think, how did they pass? They called maybe on the people that drowned,
Ooh, yeah,
and they pushed up their hands, and then the necromancer just walked across the hands, which is not very helpful for us, but it's still cool.
that's fantastic. But it does tell you that um, there are a lot of dead people in there.
Mm.
Um, uh,
Yeah.
I think you can definitely use that to your advantage.
Uh, can I? I'm not a necromancer. I'm just dead myself.
Hmm.
But I can tell maybe some of the other people knows how to use that to our advantage. Might still work if we go into the gray. That would be maybe easier then if there are a lot of people in there
Yeah,
that can help us across. So,
I
yeah.
think that so when the plague came to Dolwyn's village, he remembers that there was if you know a few days after all of the dead bodies had huge mushrooms growing out of them.
yeah.
So what he wants to do now is see if he can find a some mushroom spores that he can seed into here and cause to maybe with some maybe magical assistance or kind of ritual assistance, they can grow up here and create a bridge for us.
Fantastic. You can definitely find mushroom spores. They are everywhere. Tell me about how you're making them magically bridge across.
Um, I think he is. I think not. I think he's not doing going to use magic per se. I think he's going to. Um, I think he's going to try to create the kind of the optimal conditions for them to grow quickly and for them to channel the energy of the heart into
Oh,
growing rapidly.
wow. Okay, great. I love that. I love that for you. Um, wow, that's great.
And I think, well, I think plausibly this might be something that's covered in the mushroom field guide that I have.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%. Um, oh, I just had a thing in my brain and now it's gone. Um, so yeah, you collect mushrooms. I think also you can tell the druids like, here's the plan, and they're like, cool, we can help you find stuff out. Um, if you're calling on the heart, yeah,
The
um,
cold, maybe?
I think, yeah, yeah, definitely. Skill would be, you know what? I think it would be delve, honestly. Um,
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah, so cool. Delve occult. I think you're definitely going to need help for this to go off from probably Red Eye, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, I think Red Eye was very interested in these mushrooms
Yes,
as well, and saw Dolwyn running towards them and was like, "Oh, wait for me."
great. Um, so, Dolan, are
Yep.
are you high
I'm not.
or not? Ooh, um, cool. Go ahead and roll.
All right. So let's see.
A seven. A seven will give us a success at a cost. So this is definitely going to give you some mind stress. Um, and we're going to roll twice and pick the higher die. That's going to
Cool.
be,
I get some too, right?
yes.
Mm,
Roll for um, roll for Dolan first.
Cool.
So you're just taking two. That's fine, no problem.
okay.
Two mind stress. And Red Eye's taking five mind stress.
Oh.
So get your stress in there, click out of the box, and go ahead and make your fallout tests.
I guess I should just be at two because I have the ability that clears mind
Yeah.
stress at the beginning of every scene. So,
Yeah.
but
No problem.
So I get 5 mind stress.
Yeah, five mind stress, click out of the box, and then click fallout test.
And did you roll for that?
I rolled for the stress, yeah.
Okay, cool. So +5, 6, and now I roll Fallout.
Ooh, yeah. You got a bunch of stress.
Oopsie,
oops.
minor Fallout.
Oh, cool. That's great. So fortunately, that means A, you get to clear that mind stress out. So when you take fallout, you clear out the stress that caused that fallout.
Sweet. I think that's kind of how Red Eye operates, is
Yeah.
kind of stress out all the time.
Let me find you some mind stress then. Mind fallout. Fallout. There it is. Just minor mind fallout.
Yay.
Hmm. Ooh, what is that? Great. I think this is appropriate. You're going to take immediate stress, so it's not going to stick around. This immediate stress is called collateral magic. Uh, you're panicked. I'm gonna paste it in chat so y'all can see. Chat. Where's chat? Chat. There we go. Collateral magic. Your panicked mind breaks for a second and reforms in an arcane pattern. Down here, the old magics of blood and bone work better than they do on the surface. You immediately cast etheric scourge on a nearby ally, but mark no stress for doing so.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Yeah.
I also have this core ability.
Yeah.
Ravening knowledge.
Yeah. What does that do?
I crave the touch of what other calls madness. The
Oh,
glimpses of truth that ravage my frail mortal mind give me unimaginable power. When my mind stresses for higher, roll with mastery when you attempt to cast a spell. Okay, well, I went away.
great. That's gonna help. So
I wish it hadn't.
this spell is called Etheric Scourge. Um, you don't mark stress to cast it. So who do you think gets caught by this?
Probably
Probably me,
Dolwyn.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably Dolwyn.
Sorry,
Um,
Dolwyn.
great. So that casts immediately. Um, Ravening knowledge, mastery, great. Let's oh boy, oh boy. Um, gross. Okay, cool. Take a look at that. Great. Okay. I'm gonna roll some stress for you then.
You reading that was quite a journey. Right.
Okay, great.
Right?
Dolwyn, you're gonna take 4 more mind stress.
All right.
Um, you take
It's good for you.
as raw magic boils out of Griff's and into you, burning your skin and hair.
Mm.
Um,
I think Red Eye is kind of like burps.
I should roll another Fallout test.
you should roll another Fallout test.
Oops.
Better in than out, Red Eye. Better in than
Okay.
out.
Um,
Better out than in. That's what
Uh,
I meant to say.
so
all
you
right.
got rid of that stress at least. Cool. More stress. I think this is going to be blood stress since it's your hair and skin is being burned by magic. Um,
Oh, so was the previous the four stress blood stress?
the force stress was you know what? I gave it to mind. Let's keep it on mind then.
All right.
Some
Um,
people just can't hold their magic.
some people can't hold their magic. Um, ooh,
Too bad I removed take minor mind fallout as a beat.
you know.
Oh.
Hmm. Ooh, that's good. These are also good. Um, you already have that. Do you have any in mind? You don't. Let's do this then. You are going to take the minor fallout. Weird. When this happens, you do something unsettling that bothers normal people. Obsessive behavior, singing to yourself, fulfilling strange compulsion at inappropriate times. At the earliest opportunity, the GM can declare that your weirdness puts a useful NPC off you and probably your allies. This happens immediately and it is also ongoing.
Cool.
So that's cool. Um, so you got your skin and hair burned by this magic. Red Eye, can you tell me what the magic, like what it physically looks like when you burp that out?
I mean, yeah, I think I like Red Eye beat their chest and then like was like and then it as it comes out, it just kind of looks like gasoline rainbows.
Amazing.
Like it's like kind of clear, but then you see like a shimmer.
And
Yeah.
as it wafts over, that's when you start to get burned and get off that. Um, what do you think the unsettling behavior that you're exhibiting is?
Um, I think Dolan is keeps flinching at random things, thinking that something else is gonna burn him.
Great, great. Uh, um, Fantastic. But all of this, through all of this, you are able to conjure your little mushroom bridge that kind of like accretes around the ropes that have been slung across by Bronwyn, and I think that's you can safely get yourselves across with your cart. Um,
Cool.
and I think as that's happening, Thorn, who's the one of the druids that came with you, I think he's the one who's like got his eye on you because he's the one that got Dolwyn hooked on mushrooms in the first place, and now I think he's like, oh, this guy cannot handle that. Oh, what? Okay, so he's gonna be a little bit touchy with you, I think.
All right. Oh, and I hit my well, one of my beats referred to the events that led me to seek forbidden knowledge and
Great,
the plague. So I will check that off.
awesome. Go ahead and take your minor beat at your leisure. Sweet. So let's see what happens next. Where's our beat? Where's our delve? There it is. What happens next? That. Hmm. Yeah. So as you are progressing along this path, it returns more to like it almost like imperceptibly returned to this cavernous kind of terrain. You almost like didn't realize it when the sky kind of faded into what you assume is stone. The stone is around you is uh, porous and kind of streaked through with like red veins, and it's dark again. So everyone lights up whatever they need to light up to see.
Yeah, that would be nothing. What does the red veins taste like?
Oh, they're just rocks. They're like the stones are like shot through with like red veins of like.
I understand that. I'm just tasting.
Oh, you want to lick them? Great. I think it's iron. Kind of it tastes like irony, almost not exactly like blood, but like that sort of um, licking rocks. Great. And I think it would be. I think it would be Zenthar
Yes.
that I think you sense it before even seeing it. Um, ooh, so you see Bronwyn licking the rock, and you kind of
Totally
sense,
normal behavior
yeah, like
for
okay,
you
whatever.
for humans, I think.
Yeah, humans. Ooh. And around the time this is happening, you're sensing movement within the walls,
Oh.
and I think, and this is not a roll or anything. I think just by nature of having your like echoes and stuff available to you, I think you can feel that there are. I mean, you're a dead walker. You're familiar with being dead. You definitely know that there are something that feels like they're maggots
Mm.
kind of burrowing through the stone.
Mm.
And yeah, how do you react to that?
Okay, this place has been weird from the beginning, right? I'm not from here, so maggots in the stone, why not? I will, however, whoever seems maybe dull, maybe I'll say, hey, Red Eye, you know this place, right? These maggots in the walls, do they, uh, do we need to worry about them? Will they attack us? Do I get to fight them?
I wouldn't touch them if I were you, but
Yeah,
What happens if I do?
yeah,
well, let me take a step
Try to
back.
burrow into you.
yeah, and the walls are still like they are stone, and there's no You can't see them outside yet, but you feel their presence.
Mhm. Yeah, they're in there. I mean, should we lure them out and see what they look like?
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Great.
I
Tell me how
go
you
up
lure them
to,
out.
huh?
Tell me how you lure them out.
I go up to the wall and let me check my stuff that what I have. Gear. I have a ritual blade. Nice. Um, I also have bootleg ambrosia. And a bag of interesting teeth. Oh, yes. I mean, I will use the bag of interesting teeth and rattle them in front of the wall.
Great.
Everybody knows they can't resist that.
I'm going to where you're doing this on the wall. I'm going to take my glove off and I'm going to pass my hand over that area of the wall and cover it with sticky stuff.
Right. Um, Sweet. I think I'm going to make this the delve roll for you.
Mhm.
Um, so this is going to be a roll with delve and religion, actually.
Cool. Yeah, I've got that. And I'm using my bag of interesting teeth. Does that do anything or?
Bag of interesting teeth. Yeah. You know what? In this case, I think you can use the well, if it's desolate. Yeah, we'll use that D6 for the delve roll instead.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
the teeth will probably be consumed in the process. Is that okay?
Ah, yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
Great. Um,
What a
Is
shame.
is Brock
yeah.
helping with that roll?
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Cool.
add that +1 then.
That's a very helpful person who showed up. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's a 7. I mean, come on, for my delve rolls usually, like, yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and roll a D6 to see what we're doing here.
Shouldn't that have rolled 4 dice though? Oh, I forgot
Click
to
out.
click outside the box and yeah.
Go ahead and roll another D10 just straight out of there.
Ah, okay, yes. That's another 7.
So I did the 7. Great. 3 sevens.
That's fine.
It means it. Cool. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll that D6 to see how much progress we can do, and then we're going to
Uh-huh.
get some trouble from that.
Okay. 1d6, right? It's 2.
Two. Great.
2.
Cool.
Oh, and I will destroy my bag of interesting teeth by teeth. You were nice. And I take some stress, right?
Yeah, you're going to take some stress. And it is going to be blood stress.
Oh.
You have been successful at luring them out. Um, these maggots are like cucumber sized. And for a moment it seems like no, it's not. This is not doing anything. And maybe you turn your head to Bronwyn and be like, I don't know if this is going to work. And when you do that, they wiggle out of the wall and launch themselves out of the wall onto your flesh, both. And you'll be taking some blood stress.
Okay.
Let's do Zenthar first.
Mhm.
Zenthar will be taking 6 blood stress.
Oh, okay.
And Dolwyn will be taking 2 blood stress.
Okay.
Go ahead and put in your blood stress. If you have protection, take it off that.
Is it Dawn or is it
Zenthar? Oh, sorry. You, Bronwyn.
Yes, okay.
Names are so.
Oh yeah, we've got similar names.
Yeah.
It's
put your click out.
everybody confuses those human names.
Yeah, that's easy.
But the human types of names sound names. All right, so I'll flick that over to Echo Stress.
Oh, awesome. Cool. So put in your Echo Stress, click out of the box, and hit Fallout test.
I also do my Fallout test. Oh, I think I need to roll above, right? So I fail my, yes, I take minor Fallout once more. Blood Fallout this time.
Bronwyn is fine. Bronwyn, tell me how you avoid getting chewed on by the maggots.
The I think they stick to my skin.
They stick in there now.
I'm able to peel one off and then I eat it.
Fantastic. Great. We'll return to that in just a moment. But yeah, Zenthar is going to take some blood stress from that, blood fallout from that. And fall out. That's just to keep that open. And this is going to be minor blood fallout.
Yep.
And it's going to be. Yeah. You are furious.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Furious, you're hurt, short-tempered, and perceive slights everywhere. You cannot help another character by adding a die to the roll. This is
that's not nice.
so go ahead
Okay,
and
fine.
fallouts there.
Okay.
And clear your blood stress because you took fallout.
Yes. Okay, I will destroy this thing that has latched into my skin,
Yeah,
right?
how does
Because
that?
I'm furious.
Yeah, how do
I
you do
have a
that?
knife. I have a knife, and first I slam it into the wall, then I stab it a couple of times. I maybe I'll try biting into it because Robin seems to be fine eating it, but no, blah. Thank you. That was not that. That makes it even worse, right? So now I see Red Eye laughing at me, rightfully so. But Centaur is currently not in the mood for people to laugh at them. So, good.
Cool. So Broadwin has the ability of the Red Feast. When you eat a resource, you gain any domains associated with that until the end of the situation. Limit tough or noxious materials might endure. Endure and cursed. I think. Yeah. Cool. So you are going to temporarily gain the. You already have religion. I think these are. It'll also temporarily give you wild and cursed. But I'm going to have you make an endure and cursed roll for that. And I think there's no help for that one.
No, probably not.
Wouldn't help you anyway. Because,
It's delicious.
I'm still dealing with it. They are nasty. They are still have that taste in my mouth.
It's an acquired taste. But everything that's a predator is also prey. That's one of the rules of the heart.
And through the taste, you've acquired those skills. Cool. So yeah, just go ahead and make that endure and cursed roll.
I did.
Oh, I don't see.
So I said it's delicious.
9. Great, delicious, great. Yeah, you made it, no problem. But now these maggots are starting to bore out of the walls everywhere. Red Eye, what the fuck? What do you do?
Did my curiosity take me into danger there?
Oh yeah, that's up to you, but
That's a big
it did, yeah. And you can take a minor skill ability immediately. So look through them and take them now. Red Eye, how are you responding to these maggots worming their way out of the walls and going towards you and everyone else?
Do I smell magic on them?
Oh, do you? I don't know. You tell me.
Yes. I think I want to try to, because the Pebble Hunters have sent me to like collect magical things to bring it back to pay my debt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I saw Bronwyn just take one, so
you're gonna try and grab.
I think I'm gonna try to get one to collect it to take back to my masters.
Oh, great.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, cool. I think this is gonna have to be an evade and
Ooh, I don't have that.
evade and wild or religion.
I don't have those.
On this, except from Zethar. Would anyone like to help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Great. So you've got that +1. This is going to be a cursed, or sorry, a evade, and either cursed or wild.
Okay. I don't have either of those, but
Oh, that is a 5. And a 5 is a failure, and you take
that makes sense though.
yeah.
Story-wise, this tracks. I
Great.
think that like it like a Red Eye tries to like grab one and just like slipping out of their hands like one of those
hmm hmm
little snake things.
Oh yeah, the little. Great. You're both going to take blood stress here. Yeah, both going to take blood. So this is blood stress for Red Eye. 6 blood stress. That takes you up to.
Yeah, maybe it's taking my skin off as it's doing that.
Yeah. And for you, Dolan, 5.
6. Oh, plus what I had.
Plus what you
Yes,
had.
I'm at 10.
Yeah, so that could be real bad.
What can you remind us what that means?
So you're gonna have to click out of there and make a Fallout test.
Oh, it affects the Fallout test.
Yeah,
Minor Fallout.
great
Hooray.
minor Fallout. Both of you get
Minor Fallout all round.
all around. Back to the Fallout page in the book.
Well, I just hit a beat.
What was your beat?
Perform a seemingly unconnected action for your masters that has grim consequences.
Yeah, that was pretty grim. Yeah.
For me, I was hoping it would be for someone else, and that's not how it works.
I think you're both going to take bleeding. Let me paste that in here.
I have collateral also, and I haven't been using it.
Tell me what that does.
I have a knack for getting behind someone when things kick off. Once per session, I can allocate stress to the nearest friendly target instead of marking it myself.
Ooh.
I don't want to do it this time, but I just want to remember I have it.
Cool. And remember, since you took Fallout, you can clear out your stress in that ability. In that.
Oh,
But here's bleeding. At the end of each situation where you have this Fallout, mark D4 stress to blood.
Ooh, wow.
So at the end of every situation, you'll be taking D4 stress to blood. This is a bad situation. I think, at least on the Dolwyn Red Eye axis, you were getting swarmed by these things. Zenthar is very upset about the situation as they continue to pour out. Bronwyn, you got to chow down, but I think they're coming out more. Yeah. Anyone jump in? Tell me how you want to deal with this terrible situation.
Let's maybe leave, yeah, leave these thingies
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah, I mean they're swarming you and surrounding you, so you're gonna have to get.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So maybe
You did a really good job of getting them out of the wall.
yeah, cool. Let's maybe kill some of them,
Can I
right?
do some kind of like pow magic stuff?
Ooh, yeah, but we haven't done
It's like
have we?
I haven't done any magic yet.
Cool. Let me get a little thing here.
These things aren't worthy foes, but we can kill them if you want.
Yeah,
They're not. They're
they're
not.
definitely not.
Just their food.
Let me get what might be these. That's too bad. Like that's not okay. That's too bad. These are all so bad. They give you such bad monsters. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Let's get these. Great. Cool. So sounds like you want to attack some. I'm just gonna write this down so I can get this here.
Yeah, I want to attack something. Something chewed on me, and now I want to attack it.
Yeah.
I think that's fair, right?
Yeah. And they are.
I've got a ritual blade.
First.
I have no idea how to kill things, but I have a ritual blade.
Great. If you would like to start killing things first, so this is going to be kill versus cursed or wild.
Okay, I have neither. I will, however, absorb some memories, and get myself. I think I think the curse domain for this one, because I feel like I hate this. This is cursed. Everything's cursed here,
It's true.
right? So I'm taking the curse domain.
Cool.
Uh,
And people can still help each other in combat. You're just exposing yourself to risk.
can't do this on my own. Or maybe not. Probably not. Probably not, but
See how it goes.
see how it goes. Yeah. Okay, I hit I'm just rolling these, right? Okay, there we go. It's an 8.
Fantastic.
So
That's
yeah.
a success.
Kill him, kill him.
Still, your ritual blade does d6, so roll
Yes.
a d6.
Oh, I get to roll damage. This is a damage roll.
This is
Wow.
damage. I know we're doing combat.
Wow.
First time in
Wow.
3
I'm
sessions.
doing a damage roll. Fun. It's a
Oh,
6.
nice. Nice.
Well, take that.
Um,
You
great. That's
you
really good. Tell me, um, so you are furious, right?
yeah, I'm pissed off.
So you Dead Walker, what tell me a little bit about your ritual blade. Why is it a ritual blade instead of just a dagger?
I found it during some delve, and Dalwin said it was a ritual blade.
Oh,
So yeah, and I believed Dalwin when he said that. So I believe it. It's a nice dagger. It's a pretty yeah. It's longish. It's kind of the metal is kind of dark and always looks kind of wet.
hmm,
It smells like iron or something else, but it doesn't leave any weird smears on my clothing, so that's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think when you use your ritual blade, the thing that you notice happening that you don't really see other blades doing, when you cut them, they do not bleed. You are able to slice them up, and when you slice them, they fall dead, and they're almost
Oh,
not cauterized, but it's like the flesh inside them has kind of given up the will to bleed, if that makes sense.
ooh, like some sort of necrosis is happening.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I like that. I will.
yeah. And in fact, your dead walker sense it like kind of feels like that
Mhm.
death in them.
Yeah.
And so the rest of you, like, I don't think you've ever seen Xanthar like this. Even if you knew them previous to this, they are a whirlwind of cutting. It's a wild scene. There are still some left here to take care of for other folks, but they are doing some serious damage. What would someone else like to do?
I would like to attack them,
Yeah,
attack
cool.
these things.
Tell
Um,
me how you're doing that.
I am
Dolan.
I am releasing the swarm.
Swarm. Yes, B is the natural enemy of maggots.
Of yeah, they're gonna fly out and sting them, or I don't know, kill them in some way.
Great.
Let's see.
So this is going
Um,
to be kill and cursed, I guess. Cursed
yep,
one.
yeah, kill and cursed.
The bees. Um, are you asking anyone for help?
Anyone want to help?
I mean, help with the bees. I'm not sure
Yeah, help.
that.
Yeah, well, maybe not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just
Um,
roll.
great. Let's see what we get.
It is a 7.
That is a 7. So that is a success with some stress. So roll your damage first. That is a d6.
D6. 6.
Hmm. Oh, and it is spread as well. Um, who? So spread. And let me read this for you so you can make an informed decision. Spread. Get the exact thing here. Equipment. Where is it? It would be really nice if there the page that has all the description of the combat tags does not is not in the index.
Mm,
um,
it's 90, what, 95, 96.
great, great. So spread does zoom in too much. 96.
Or it's somewhere around here. Oh, wait, maybe not. So
Um,
it says resource tags, and weapons. Gotta use Control F.
Selling tags. There we go.
Oh, there you go. 101.
Red. Anyone standing near the target must roll evade plus the domain to avoid marking stress as well. So I think that would be Red Eye because you two are close together. Red Eye, can you give me a evade plus? How would you describe your bees? Occult?
Yeah, they're occult bees.
Great. Roll an evade occult roll for me, Red Eye.
All right.
That is a 10. Great. That's gonna avoid all those bees.
One of my better moments.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me how you swat those bees away or not get stung.
Um, I think there was like another little burp of magic that happens. I think I have like a little hiccup and I have like a little cloud around me that the bees avoid. They're like, whoa, no.
Amazing.
Little like pig pin like smell lines.
Your magic is just kind of oozing off of you.
Yeah, like, oh, oops.
Great. That's disgusting.
Must be stressed. It's gross.
Cool. And our beekeeper is going to take some stress from that. Let me see. Or fallout, sorry. So you're going to take stress. Let me roll that stress for you. That's 2. So first tell me, do the bees do anything special to take care of these grubs, or are they just like stinging the fuck out of them?
I think they have. I think the bees kind of burrow inside the maggots and burst out of them.
Yeah, yeah. Great. So you're gonna take 2 echo stress. No
All
problem.
right, no
Great.
problem.
I think because the bees kind of burrowed into it and when they come back, um, they feel a little bit weird. I think they've been changed a little bit. Not too bad, just a little bit. The rest of the hive can take care of their own problems, so you don't have to worry about it right now. But you are able to get rid of all those grubs, and you have a clear path forward now. Great. Here is our delve. So we're about halfway through here, our delve. Let's go ahead and take, we're about halfway through our session as well. So let's go ahead and take 10-minute break, and we'll come back.
Is that it for the combat then?
That's it for the combat. You have defeated the grubs, and you are continuing on the delve. So let's come back in like 10 minutes and see if we can get to the god of corpses.
Yeah, no.
Who are our bleeders?
Me?
Did we have two people bleeding?
Yeah, I think it was me and Red Eye. The
Yeah,
one
I
in
think
Red
it's
Eye.
me too. Yeah.
Roll yourself some blood stress. D4.
For just a second.
What's the easiest way to roll in
Just
roll 20?
flash roll and then the dice.
Okay.
Oh, I've just been doing it from my character sheet.
You can do that too, whichever is easier for you. I like typing.
All right. 3 blood.
And make a fallout test whenever you take stress.
All right.
You said 3 blood?
3 blood. Yep.
All right.
out
Click outside,
Well, you
fallout test.
Cool. Both good. Cool. Yeah. So you are. Tell me how you're tending your wounds.
Let me, I can help.
Oh, what's good? What do you want to do?
I'll help whoever's handiest.
Yeah, I think the wounds are like not really responsive to being bound or any. I think the drow have like I think the drow also took or the druids also took a little bit of damage in that fight. They were in the background doing their battle. And I think they have like a salve they use, and the wounds just bleed through whatever bindings you put on them.
Okay, so I mean I have equipment that has meant blood, but
Oh yeah, you have mend blood. Great.
I do.
How does that work? I don't think I've had to do that before. Mending. Let's see. Resources and equipment. Bleeding is ongoing stress, right?
Yeah, the condition is until we can get it healed.
Yeah. Red Eye, can you put that on your character sheet, the under Fallout?
Um, I can. Can you tell me
Yeah. Under your skills,
what
there's
I'm trying to do?
Fallout. You can hit the plus there.
Under skills.
Yeah. Underneath the skills, there's a red Fallout.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Yeah, you can hit plus there.
All right. Hello.
And I pasted the text for bleeding into chat. You can put that in there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. Ongoing stress.
Is this minor?
This is minor. Yeah.
Cool.
Still annoying. Ongoing. Describing fallout. Removing ongoing fallout. Page 81. I really wish I had the book in person. Removing ongoing fallout usually can't be removed by player characters without use of special abilities. The easiest way to remove ongoing fallout is to access a haunt. Darkness applies fallout.
So I can't do it.
Yeah, there are serious problems that can't be solved in a delve. They need space, time, and relative calm, which you do not have. Unfortunate. That's the heart for you.
You see, the trouble is, I say, is that they secrete a substance into the blood that makes it run.
Anticoagulant.
And until you get that out of your system, it's just going to keep bleeding.
Unfortunate.
I
Yeah.
have a
Go ahead.
I have a question. The cop that we're supposed to maybe kill, did they get hurt?
Great question. Let me roll a little fortune die here.
What is this?
Our
the tainted blood dream or whatever their name was.
yeah, he's under the NPCs. uh,
Oh, that
Dream
NPCs
Tainted
thing.
Blood. Um, yeah,
NPCs thing.
yeah. Uh, would it be interesting for you if he was injured?
Would both would be interesting, I think.
Yeah. I think he was injured. I think he's also bleeding. Yeah, I think he is also bleeding, and
Oh,
um,
good.
not taking it great. You know how Aelfir are, right? They think
Aelfir,
they're
come on.
they think they're above everything, including like physical
Cry,
harm.
cry babies,
Yeah.
all of them.
And Ruby gives you a side eye. But yeah, he's the druids bound him up, um, and he's still bleeding out, and he's just complaining about it.
Now, if somebody was good at talking to people, which I usually am, but right now I'm just fucking mad, and so somebody maybe could talk to him and schmooze him up a little. Yeah? Any of you? No?
Anyone want to talk to the elf?
Oh, I don't want to talk to the Aelfir too, because chances are pretty good that I will want to stick them with a knife, and I don't think right now I don't have enough self-control to
Yeah,
avoid that,
pretty
doing
quick
that.
life again.
Why do you want someone to talk to them?
You're a friend of Red Eyes, right?
Well, I know Red Eye.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
say,
Okay, so oh, whatever. You know what? No risk, no fun. This guy over there, the Aelfir guy, the pretty one, he's a
oh,
cop.
you think you think they're pretty?
They think they're pretty.
Oh, yes, they all do. That's for certain.
Um,
Not my type.
and no, neither are mine, but Anyway, this guy over there who's bleeding, he dreaming of tainted blood or something. Whatever. What was their name? They're in the NPCs tab, but I can't find the
Dream Tainted Blood.
NPCs.
Dream Tainted Blood. That's their alias, however. That's the
Okay,
name
I
it
know,
does
but I don't know their real name, so Dream Tainted Blood. Dream Tainted Blood, this guy over there, he's a cop from the Spire, and he's trying to fuck over the druids, I think, like they do. So we should maybe figure out what their actual plan is, and then, well, maybe make the bleeding not go away. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, we could do that, but why would we do that? Like, do we care if the druids are they gonna pay us to
Oh
to
yeah,
kill this
they,
Yeah,
guy?
they will definitely
yeah,
pay
Oh, okay, let's
they're
kill
going
him.
to pay us. No, the thing is, I want to kill him too, but they task us to figure out what their actual play is. Remember?
Mm,
Or were you up too hopped
it's
on mushrooms?
yeah, might have been too hopped up on mushrooms.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're supposed to figure out what if there's others that might come because we kill it. The same with rat. So with rats, you kill one cop and then you get more of them to come and lean on you. I mean, probably not as bad down here as up
Yeah.
there, but
Um,
Bronwyn, you ate one of the grubs, right?
I did.
That is definitely something of the heart if you want to hit that beat.
Oh, what? So cool.
Sorry, Dolwyn, did you say something?
yeah, I'll go talk to the cop, Dream Tainted Blood.
He's like, I can't believe they let me get hurt like that. Don't they? Anyway, what? You're human, right? Yeah. How are your how are your bees?
They're doing fine. This is I took the brunt of those leeches, so the bees are fine.
Yeah, I mean, I took another brunt of them. I yeah, I think I feel like I can trust you, right? I don't I don't think it's fair that I spent such a long time with the Redcaps to like get in their good graces, to be able to be, you know, given the responsibility to be on a job like this. And I mean, I don't really know who you guys are, and you just kind of waltzed in and joined up. I just feel like, I should we could talk about this with Rose when we get back, but I feel like I should get a bigger cut, right?
Uh, yeah, I mean, well, I gotta ask, like, um, why are you even putting up with this treatment? Like, we're whatever mercenaries, but it seems like you're not one of them, right? They're
No,
not going to treat you as an equal.
no.
Um, I mean,
I mean,
like, I kind of know what Ruby and Sunlight's deal is. She has I don't know, she has that whatever the whole. I don't understand Aelfir society, but she had a whole thing.
yeah,
I don't know if the
her family was disgraced, and so she had to leave. My family is, I mean, you're a human, so you probably don't understand, but it it's life up inspires is so demanding for us. We have so many responsibilities, and people look up to us and expect so many things from us. And I'm just not down with that, man. Want to be, I want to make my own way. I want to earn something of a living. And if I have to turn to crime to do that, I will. I have.
I mean, I feel like you don't have to turn to crime. You could, like, I don't know, join the circus. You could
Like
join a cult.
me in the
Uh,
circus?
all right. Well, I'm not here to like disparage your life choices. I was just curious.
I mean, yeah, crime was my first thought. So I just kind of go with my impulses.
Uh, no, I know, I get that. But I mean, it feels like there's something you're not telling me. Like, do you have like a long-term plan, even for someone who is impulsive? Like, sometimes you got to take a step back and think what you want out of this whole situation.
Hmm. I'm just looking at some of your stuff right now to see if there's
Um, I do have this ability, which I'm
intoxicant.
considering whether to use,
Yeah. Uh,
convince them to revert to their basest impulses.
yeah. You can definitely kick that off if you want to.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what happens when that. Uh,
Yeah. Um, what they desire right now. Um, does anything physically happen when you use those pheromones?
yeah. I mean, I think maybe they feel a little woozy, like kind of lean in close to them. There's maybe kind of the smell, kind of like honey,
Mm.
wafting from the kind of honeycomb, the waxen uh, parts of his body.
I think you start to see him like sweat a little bit, and he has a short blade on his belt. His hand goes to it. Now you can see his knuckles turning white, and he's just like, I just between you and me, I don't trust these druids. You saw what they did to that guy. I, they're gonna kill us, and I think we should get them first. And he like slowly starts to bring his blade out. Are you with me?
Um, I said, I think yeah, you're totally right. I was waiting for you to say it, but you're right. We gotta. Well, let me talk. I think the others will be with us. Let me talk to them real quick. Um,
I can do it right now.
yeah. Do it right here. Stay right here. Um, we gotta get these druids. If I don't come back, just kill them.
Great, great. He, you're like
All right. I'm gonna
totally,
go to the others. Like, all right, quick huddle.
yeah,
Um,
he's
the
sweating.
uh, the
Humans love huddles.
We do.
Dream Tainted Blood wants to kill these druids. I feel like if we kill the druids, we don't get paid, right?
Yeah,
We do get to keep the mushrooms.
That's one of the great rules of the heart.
All right,
what's one
but
of the great goals of the heart? Sorry,
Oh, one of the rules
cute.
of the heart is that if you kill the people you're paying, you don't get paid.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's true. It's
I
one of
like
the few
that.
rules we have.
These are important principles to that.
Okay.
but if we let the druids kill him, then we still get killed for killing him. I mean, still get paid for killing him.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not, no.
Do
And
they want
also
us,
we would
do they want us to kill him?
But
I thought they wanted us to find out what he wanted to
Yeah.
do.
we need to figure out what his backup is.
They wouldn't be
It-
mad, that's for sure.
Um,
We got to kill him first to get the money for killing him, and then we can kill them.
yeah.
Oh,
If we kill him, can Zenthar, are you able to interrogate him after he's? I don't know how your death.
I can. I think if I enter the gray, can I then talk to him in the gray?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean,
All right,
I'll
all right, let's
have
kill him.
time. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you had me at kill the Aelfir.
Amazing.
Maybe not the other one. I've got told that she's a snitch by the druids, but I think they maybe just want to pit us one against the other or something.
All right. I'm gonna run back over to
There's no devotion in it, but if you think it's necessary.
I'll run back over to Dream Tainted Blood and be like, it's like, all right, they're with us. On your signal, we'll attack.
Now, and he draws his sword, takes a leap, and lunges at the closest drow. What do you do?
I think I'll act surprised by this. And let you know before jumping in to assist the drow. Before he kills all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely get to him before he can get to them. Tell me what you're doing.
I'll release the swarm again.
Remember, it is spread, and people are kind of clumped up right now.
That is true. Will it hit everyone?
It'll hit everyone near him, including some of the druids at least.
Well, that's fine. They can't complain. I'm saving them. They can't complain about that too much.
It's kind of a both and situation. It solves the whole debate.
Yeah.
And if all the druids die, I mean, okay. I guess.
Well, all right. I'll just hit him with my hive tool. I don't know what a hive tool is. That
it's like the thing you use to scrape combs with to like get the honey off.
Oh,
but
that's fun. Yeah,
it is sharp and brutal.
Is it brutal?
Cool. It is brutal. So this is definitely a kill.
I mean, if someone else wants to, make a combat roll, I've been doing already done some combating this session.
You are closest, so it makes the most sense.
All right.
And have been riling them up.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think this is gonna be kill and religion. Just
right.
where you are.
All right.
Other folks can help if they want.
I can't. I'm mad.
Oh, good for you.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
All right. So we'll do a +1, and then I don't think
Who's
I have.
helping?
Yeah, who's helping? Or someone? I thought someone said they were helping.
Oh no, Zenthar was saying they were not helping.
They were not helping.
I would, but I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can help.
Okay.
Cool.
I think Red Eye is pretty convinced by your.
All right.
See, and now I'm mad because I couldn't help.
All right.
Red Eye, what are you doing?
Remind me of the plan, Dolwyn. You're stabbing.
I'm just gonna stab him. Yeah.
Okay, I've got a knife too, so I think I'm just
All right.
gonna
We
like.
all both gonna stab him.
I think maybe I'll
Red
stand in the way so that so the goth elf can't like get away. I'll be like, I have a question for you, and then so that you can keep him still while you stab him.
Okay, go ahead and take that one.
Is it
All
true that
I rolled an 8.
An 8. That is a success with no stress. Brutal means that you get to roll twice and take the highest, I think.
Yeah, you get to roll an extra die and take dice.
Yeah. So
Nice.
2d4s.
All right, roll again.
Or roll it twice. There we go. 3
3.
points. Great. Where do you stab him?
I think in the back.
Yeah, that makes sense. Um, uh, when the tool hits him, you feel that he's wearing um, he has some protection underneath the robes he is wearing, um, cop armor, I guess. Um, and you hit him. How? In what way is it brutal?
Um, hold on, I gotta look up what a hive tool looks like.
It's like a knife.
Yeah. Um, I think it's just got kind of like it's not it's kind of an odd shape, right? Because it's got kind of not designed for stabbing. So
It's more
it
designed
takes
for scraping.
yeah, I think that's the thing is it's kind of scrapes off
Mm,
like his skin.
yeah,
Ew.
gross. And he falls forward and kind of like scrabbles on his back and like looks up at you. Says, "What are you doing? That's not the plan." And
This is my plan.
yeah,
Kinda is.
some of the druids like look at him and some are looking at you. Um, Zenthar and Bronwyn, do you want to do anything?
I want to see what Bronwyn does. And Centaur doesn't, but I, as a player, want to see what
Yeah,
Bronwyn does because I heard that she's a cleaver, right? So maybe cleave something.
and leave.
There's no devotion in killing this guy, but he was trying to kill the druids. So I guess I didn't kill him.
Great. It's going to be kill and religion.
Okay. And
And tell me how you're attacking them.
um, I'm I'm knocking an arrow to my.
Ooh, the extinction bow.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Ooh.
sure. Why I would use anything else? If I'm actually trying to kill something. Um. Okay, so here we go. That's an 8. And it's 8 stress
Wow.
as an arrow goes right through him.
Dang. Yeah,
This is a bow too strong for anybody to pull.
yeah, and you're hitting it.
Except the cleaver who has practiced with it since practically the day shoots.
Yeah, and you're hitting him like point blank. And I think the bow like just goes straight through into the rock, pins him there. Um, and he like expires
Oh.
and like and then kind of like coughs up blood and like opens his eyes and his eyes are wide, like looking at everyone. I think the druids are kind of on top of him, like they have weapons drawn and they're not sure, like, are you coming after them next? And I think Thorn is just like,
I
what?
put I you know I drop the I lower my bow after I basically just pulled an arrow, shot him, and then put the bow away.
What was that all
You
about?
know,
What's happening?
he attacked you.
He attacked you?
No, he attacked you. He was attacking you.
He was attacking us. Dolan, is that true?
Yeah, didn't you see it? It happened pretty quickly, but he drew his sword and was gonna attack you.
I mean, that is true. Technically true. Um, yeah, and they look down at him. I think Thorn leans down, like close to him, and his eyes are like shot red, and just like blood bubbling out of his mouth. And Thorn leans down and says, you know, like gets in his face, like, "This is what happens when you fuck with the red caps." And like gives him a like solid like crack across the jaw, and his jaw like comes off, not comes off, but like dislocates. But he's still like he's pinned to the ground by this like thick arrow, um, kind of like grasping at it, and he's trying to talk. His jaw is dislocated and can't really do anything. He's like
Also, he's not dead yet.
choking on blood. Um, yeah. Bronwyn, you are shocked as anyone that that did not kill him. You are sure 100% that you got him like through the heart. He should be dead.
Oh,
Um, I think Bronwyn, you also feel as you're like realizing this, you're feeling that like when you close your eyes and hold your breath,
Yes.
you feel like the heart is stronger here.
Oh, just here in generally.
Like it's almost been like an imperceptible change, but now that your like senses are on high alert, you're noticing it. Like it's just that the you feel the pull of the heart stronger in this area.
Oh, the heart's strong here.
I'm going to the other side and see if I can pull him through.
Ooh.
I mean, if this doesn't kill him, then I mean, let me check this out. This might take a moment, right? I have to go to the
Yeah.
gray, and that takes time
It's like
because I'm
the ritual.
because I yeah, it takes 10 minutes ritual, so I'll yeah, give me a moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
And the druids are like, I guess we're on break. Fire up some mushrooms. Dolan, do you want to smoke a little bit while we're waiting?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
I
Good.
mean, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Yeah, of course you're not. Third one's free, I guess. So Zenthar, what does your ritual look like to go into the gray?
I think it looks like that yeah, I sit down. I I think I'll cut myself a little to get some of the blood stuff that is in me. And I think my blood is not quite as red as it should be,
Yeah.
right? It's a little muted. It's not super noticeable. But when Santa draws a circle around themselves, the blood mutes down further until it's almost like gray with this just red sheen on it.
Hmm.
And he then he starts talking to their death. Then they start talking to their death, like, "Hey, buddy, I need to come to your side. Look, I drew the circle. I'm losing the blood. I'm also hurt, if you've noticed, but that doesn't matter. I need you to draw me over, okay? I know you can do it. You're strong and you're strong like that. Come on, get me." And it's pretty much 10 minutes of cajoling their death to draw them over.
Great.
Not super dignified, but it
Um,
kind of works. I think they start fading out pretty quickly
yeah.
because they're usually not all there, not quite, but they fade like in an old TV movie. They start to flicker, and then yeah, at one point they're just not there anymore.
Great. It's a delve and religion roll to do this.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's a roll. I love that. Enter the gray. Blah blah. Delve plus religion. Yes, I know both of these things. I don't think anyone can help with that except for my death, but they don't give me dice. So roll this. Well,
Amazing.
yeah,
Yeah, how many times have you done this ritual?
not that often, I think. This might be the fourth time or something. I haven't been
Yeah.
kind of creepy to go over into the dead.
I think you got it down. I think you got it down. And yeah, so when after you disappear, the world is monochrome. It's all gray, and you see first thing you see is your death. You said that you don't really know how you died, right?
Yes, I don't.
Um, what does your death look like?
Like me, I
Mhm.
think, yeah, death looks like me, like a more haggard version, I guess. A
Mhm.
more like more slender, longer fingers, but they're basically me. They're basically me with some weird features. The ears are a little pointier
Mhm.
than mine. They don't have my scars, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
Um, it's almost like it's the version of you that was like kind of diverged when your death
Mhm.
happened.
Yeah.
What about their appearance gives you a clue to how you died?
I think that they're bleeding like constantly. Like, hey, Dalwin and Red Eye currently.
Mhm.
So they're bleeding. There's blood coming from them. I don't know where from. I don't want to know that. That gives me the creeps, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's how I died because someone made me bleed out, probably with a knife or something, but who knows? Maybe it was poison.
Um,
So,
standing next to your death is the Aelfir. Um, he has a Dream Tainted Blood has I think he still has the arrow in him. It's like a gray spectral
oh,
arrow through his heart. Um, you can see the
the
arrow
arrow.
pulsing as if it was pulsing with his heartbeat. And he's standing next to your death. Um, and they look at each other. And then they look at the ground where Dream Tainted is.
Hmm.
What do you say?
I'll say to Dream's death, I say, hey, excuse me, why isn't your buddy here? He was pierced by this arrow thingy, and well,
Some people don't stay dead, I guess, when they get killed, right?
yeah, yeah, I knew. I mean, yeah, he, wow, okay, but I mean, shouldn't he be at least here for a bit? Because, or is that arrow just keeping him pinned?
I mean, the arrow is keeping him pinned,
Okay,
and this one is, I don't know, it seems like I got pinned to something else.
huh?
So just like your death is keeping you walking around, I think I'm going to keep him walking around too.
Oh, great. I mean, I wouldn't do that if I were you, actually. He was kind of an asshole.
Me? I'm kind
Yeah,
of, I'm
the
him.
the, the guy who's death. Yeah, okay. So you're kind of an asshole, I guess. Wow, I meant to smooth you, but I'm not very good at this, right?
Seem like
So
really pissed off. Understandable. I mean, not as understandable as if you just got shot through the fucking chest, but
I didn't start the fight where I was injured.
you
Oh,
didn't.
okay, maybe I did, but
You didn't stop
uh,
them.
yeah. Anyway, look, do you know what this your person knows?
Yeah, I'm him. I mean, I'm him at the moment of his.
Yeah. So okay, so I'm curious, what's your real name then?
My real name is in my notes. Real name is mm,
Floods the vein.
yes, ink floods the vein. That's it. I think it's also in, yep, it's also in the NPC.
Oh,
Ink floods
cool.
the vein. I'm sure you know by now that I'm not really a emo drug dealer.
No, I know that you're a cop.
Yeah, was a cop. I
Yeah, well, you were a cop. You're not a cop, and I don't think they would allow you back in Spire,
don't think
honestly.
so either.
No.
Thank you,
So,
by the way, for that.
for what?
For the arrow.
Oh, that wasn't mine.
So you're here to pump me for information from beyond the grave.
Yeah, yeah, that's basically my plan. I mean, you've got nothing to lose here, right? And I mean,
You've got one question before this pops off, so
okay,
take your
one
shot.
question. Okay, let me think. Okay, and if anybody of the other players has a super good idea, maybe you could help me out here.
There is something I'd like to do while you're
Okay.
busy going into things.
Yeah,
If
I'm
this is
thinking.
okay, if this is okay,
Hmm.
Martin and everyone.
Hmm.
Having realized that this is an important place to the heart, and I just killed somebody in it, or kind of killed them. I feel like I should give them to the heart.
Hmm.
And so I'm going to dissect them.
Hmm.
All right. Or vivisect them, I guess.
Yeah, well, if he's still alive, I guess Vincent can.
Hmm.
I mean, if he keeps being alive, so much the better. It's a devotion.
Great, great.
Not one you get very often, but I'll take. Yeah, no, just cut him open and like arrange his vital organs in appropriate places around them. Um,
Interesting. Um, cool. While that is happening, Xanthar,
assuming that's okay. Assuming that kind of grisly stuff is okay with everyone.
As long as you're not eating them, it's fine.
I'm not eating
Yeah,
them.
go for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
I carefully avoided all the parts of the cleaver that involve cannibalism because there
Yes, thank.
are several.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. I would like to ask them, okay, so yeah, what kind of consequences will your death have, or what kind of consequences will your death have, in regard to your superiors or your mission here?
hmm. Uh, let's see. How good or bad is it going to be? It'll take them a little while to notice I'm gone. I, I mean, up there, we be in contact once a month. Down here, time, right? But when they don't hear from me, they'll send someone down to check. And when they find out what happened, it's going to be a raid. There's going to be there's going to be a lot of cops down here, and that seems like a bad idea for everybody, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is not no place for Aelfir cops,
Yeah.
honestly.
And honestly, a lot of them are not going to make it out, but a lot of them
Yep.
are going to cause a
Yeah.
lot of trouble for your
Okay.
friends there.
And that was my question, so you won't tell me where they would enter or anything like that.
And he just says, I think you know where. And the ground opens up and you.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Nice chatting with you, buddy.
Red Eye and Dolwyn, I'm curious how you're responding to the vivisection of your friend who is still alive.
This was okay. This was not part of the plan. I think I'll say, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. I thought you were gonna. I seriously thought you were gonna die when we killed you.
this is beautiful. He's getting to be part of the heart now.
And his, have you?
Our friend.
If his eyes are able to move, he looks in the direction of Ruby, who is horrified, um, and just says, "Rich." Rella,
Uh,
what do you think about this?
Yeah, I think Red Eye's been kind of like trying to casually back up, and maybe it's like against the wall or something, and maybe it's knocked something over, like trying to kind of walk backwards from this, like, oh, okay.
Fair.
Um, let's see, let me check my stuff. Uh,
Xanthar, when you fall, do you scream?
No, I wanna scream.
Um, Interesting. Okay.
So I fall out of the gray, right?
You're still falling. Yeah, you will fall out of there. And this is the first time this particular thing has happened to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, normally you could just kind of like fade back in.
Okay.
Like the floor has opened up and you are falling.
Oh, okay. And in which case I'm maybe not screaming, but cursing. I'm cursing.
Okay, great. Um, Bronwyn. I think you don't see this as much as feel it because you're so focused on your task.
Man, this is
But the others, including the druids, begin to notice that the walls of the tunnels that you're in also begin to separate and twist along those red vein lines as the Aelfir is being cut up, as Dream Tainted is being vivisected. It's almost as if the walls are responding to these movements of his flesh. Um, there's no sound when it does that. And I think like Red Eye, as you are backing up against the wall, like you feel that against your back, the walls moving and shifting and twisting.
Yeah.
And I think they start closing up around you,
Yep.
peeling off the tunnel. We haven't made a delve roll yet. I think this is a good time for it. Who would like to try? Who would like to see how we get out of this? What direction this goes?
I'm not even here.
So the wall is eating me?
Okay.
No, it's just like shifting and twisting and like cracking
Okay.
along those vein lines.
Mhm.
I wonder if maybe Red Eye is delving
Okay,
at this
great.
point. I haven't delved in a while.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm like, okay, let's go.
this is gonna be delve. Um, so it's gonna be wild, religion, or cursed because we have added some stuff here.
Can I do curse? Because I just got it.
You absolutely can.
Yay. I'm cursed. Delving cursed.
Delve and cursed.
Let's do it.
An 8. Fantastic.
8.
Cool. Can you roll 1d4 for the progress you make?
Can you remind me how to roll in the is it
Just do slash roll space
slash roll
1d4.
D4. 1d4. Aha.
Or
Yeah, I rolled a
nice.
+4.
Nice.
Nice.
Great. Let me just say. Fantastic. Um, tell me what you're doing to sort of react to this in a helpful way.
So the walls are shifting.
Yeah, the walls are shifting almost as if in response to the vivisection that's happening. And he like takes out an organ and moves it. A section moves over here.
I mean, I can smell magic.
Ooh, yes, you can.
So I wonder if I just kind of press my nose against the wall and try to follow the like
Yes.
Like,
And
just kind of bloodhound it, like try to smell the lines of like, okay, we're losing this trail, but I can find it.
yep.
Don't worry.
I think almost as if responding to your movements as well, as the walls shift. You're kind of in this enclosed cave, right, where the walls are all shifting. But it's almost as if as you sniff forward, the walls kind of form themselves around you, and it's like almost as if you're tunneling with your intention, kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
While that's happening, um, I think Bronwyn is seems pretty occupied right now. So Dolwyn, you hear cursing coming from above you. Sounds like Zenthar's voice. Um, you look up and there's a void above you, um, and their cursing is getting louder and louder and louder. Um, it's pretty clear that they are falling from a height somehow, um, and you are the only person available, I think, to do anything about that. What would you like to do? And this is Dolan.
Oh, sorry. How far away are they?
You hear their voice above you.
Getting closer.
But I can't see them.
Yeah, there's just a inky void up there.
Um, I think I mean I think I would like to see if do I have a torch or something? See if I can get some light. Um,
I'm going to
illum
tell you right now, the light is not penetrating that.
okay.
You're going to have to do something to like catch them or stop their fall or
Got it.
something.
Yeah,
Terminal velocity.
yeah, too bad I don't have those leaves.
Mm.
Uh, um, maybe I don't know. Can I? I feel like I don't have an ability that would be useful here.
Yeah,
Um, maybe I can. Um, well, maybe I can just try to grab them as they fall
great,
down.
fantastic. I love that. I love that for you. So cool. This is wow. They are coming down fast, so I think it's going to be an endure to catch them. And uh,
I would love to help you, but I'm still mad.
yeah, Zenthar, is your walking more occult or religion? Do you think
My what?
your dead walking, is it more occult or religion?
Um, I think it's more religion actually, because I have no connection to a cult
Great.
here.
So it sounds like we're doing endure and religion for that.
So I have zero. All right, one died then.
One die.
All right. All right. And that's a
Five.
5.
Great. So
Ooh.
you are going to catch them
Mm.
because it was foretold. Um,
Oh, it was four. Five told. Sorry.
Foretold.
Sorry.
But I think you're both going to take some stress from that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Are you just like arms open, like looking up, waiting for them to fall into your?
Yeah, I think so.
He landed really hard.
Yeah. Wow. I don't want to pile more blood stress on there. I think. Yeah. You know what? I think this is fortune stress. I think this is bad luck for everybody.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you let's see, D6. Dolan, you are getting 3 fortune stress. And Zenthar, you are getting 2 fortune stress.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and take those stresses and make
That's fortune stress, not blood. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Right. Is that a like 6 is minor, right?
6 is still a minor. Yeah, 7 is major.
All right. I have this thrice warded ability. Each session, the first time you would take minor fortune fallout, avoid the fallout, do not remove stress from fortune.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Cool.
That's handy.
Yeah, I do not take forward from that. I think I will say, wow, thanks, Dolan. I think one of her bees stung me.
Yeah. And I think maybe it looks like, oh, so thrice warded. Tell me more about what that looked like.
Yeah, I think well, so the bees warp probability around them,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so the kind of the there's like a cushion of good luck that Xanthar falls onto,
Yeah.
and no one avoids taking any real damage because of that good luck.
Awesome. So you just kind of like plop, catch them somehow.
Yep, yep,
Um,
yep.
it just works out. Um, great, as it was foretold.
What was that?
Um, and Xanthar is back on the ground, still mad. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got stung by a bee, which okay, fine. It could have been worse. I get that, but still, got stung by a bee.
Did a dead bee?
No, but that guy. Oh wow. Okay, you're doing this now. His death is kind of nice though.
Isn't it beautiful? It's the best. I'm sorry, it's the best I could do. I'm just starting. I'm still learning.
Yeah, you have an Aelfir sensitivity to beauty and art, I think. Um, he probably would
Those,
appreciate that.
those are fighting words.
Huh? What? No, I mean that is exactly how they define that. That is a that I well,
He's still alive.
yeah, I know.
oh.
He's not though, really. He's dead, but he his death is doesn't want him to go.
Oh, I see. Well, he's given to the heart now, so he's
Uh,
lucky. So he's
good
lucky.
good for him, I guess. I hope. I mean,
And Bronwyn, I think I mean, everyone notices that Red Eye is gone at this point. Um, you feel that gradient of heart energy kind of tending in the direction of the opening um, that Red Eye created, sniffing through.
Oh, good. Well, where did Red Eye go? Dolan?
Uh, I mean, they were just here a minute ago. I don't think there's.
They must have gone out that way. Perhaps we should accompany them.
Yeah. Well, so what are you gonna do with this? We're just gonna leave him here like this?
Yes, of course.
I mean, we can load him onto the cart and bring him back to Rose to kind of show off your handiwork if you like.
Um.
No,
Well,
no, it's
you're saying he's still alive like this?
it's
well.
define
Ask,
alive.
ask Zensar. Ask Zenthar. I guess it's complicated.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Did you do this, Bronwyn, or is this a Xanthar thing?
Oh no, I killed him.
Yeah.
Except that he
Yeah.
didn't die.
Right.
It's not a me thing, it's a death thing.
Oh, yeah. So
His death still doesn't want to take him to the after or whatever, right?
normally when you shoot people with your arrows, they die. That this was not a intentional thing,
But
Bronwyn.
if I shoot them through the heart, they die. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Cut to in the background, like looking.
yeah.
If I just wing them, they don't necessarily die.
Well, no, that's a fair distinction to make here. I'm 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 concerned. Well, if this guy is like Xanthar, I'm a little bit concerned about him coming back and wreaking vengeance on us.
I
Well,
mean, his death was pretty chill, but yeah, I can't rule out the possibility.
well, if he does, he does. I mean, he can't be any more dead.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
he's going anywhere.
Yeah, he's not right now. He's part of the heart.
Oh, well, all right. That's I mean, if that's good enough for you all, guess we'll just
I
leave him
think
like this.
I think
Hey,
so.
there are people coming for him, he said. So I don't know.
Well,
They might
perhaps
destroy this art installation, or they might appreciate it. I don't know. I'm not
if
too sure.
if they destroy it, the heart might not like that.
Oh,
So maybe they will be impressed by it. Realize that this is not their.
Look, I'm gonna leave a couple of guys with him just to make sure. Because if he's still moving around, I've seen worse things here and worse things come back, especially if he's given to the heart or something. Those
mhm.
heart-blooded beasts. I don't want an inside-out guy coming after me in the night, is all I'm saying. So you leave
Oh,
him.
you think he might get loose after us?
Yeah.
That would
Anything could
that
happen.
would be that would be interesting.
Literally anything could happen here.
Well, then we could have a hunt, a proper hunt.
Well, if you're looking forward to that, then yeah, you do you, man. That's definitely living up to your psychopath view.
I
uh,
don't know why everybody thinks.
so Leaf and Root are going to stay behind with Tainted. Um, uh,
All right, I would say ignore what Bronwyn said though. Do not let him come after us and hunt us down. At least attempt to stop that.
if he
I
comes back, we've got bigger problems than y'all. So,
I card them up. I'm not sure what more they can do.
Red Eye, you've pressed in a while, and
Now just toddling through.
the uh, the stone gives way. And again, this like the walls are kind of spongy. It's the main stone is black, like basalt almost, like hexagonal shapes, um, intercut with this like deep red light kind of coming from behind them. Um, you would swear that you could see eyes in there every once in a while, but when you turn to look, they're not there.
Yeah.
Um, and it, you almost feel like you are tracking through the smell. You feel like you're almost being led at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the passageway opens up into a small chamber, maybe 8 feet across. Same sort of like hexagonal organic black chunks shot with red. And in the center, there is a flower. It is its base is like plump, dark green, and it has these uh, like crimson with white veins, flowers, kind of writhing. Um, they smell great. It smells great. Um, and it seems like there's what looks like at first like a bench, like a curved bench that is kind of built around it. I say bench instead of like stone because it's clearly worked. This white with like nice little details on it. Um, and you feel a pull of this thing, almost as if the scent has been drawing you here.
Yeah.
Um, I, what do you do?
I think I get some orders from my masters. And the ways that the Pebble Hunters Confederacy reach me is through voices in my head.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
So I often like don't know if I should believe them or not.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I think the voices are just like
That's the thing.
they were like, that's it, bring it back.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is if you are able to bring it back safely in one piece. Um, this would be a rare and powerful magical item.
Yes, so I will.
A rare and powerful, probably around D12 value.
Oh, wow. I need to get that.
Um,
Or I could destroy it to make more
No,
magic.
do not destroy it. Not before I get
Okay.
my paws on it. Then after you can do with it what you want, but I always wanted to hold
Oh,
something like that.
oh yeah. Xanthar says hold it first before I destroy.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'm definitely stealing this.
cool. So it's large. Are you approaching?
Yeah.
As you get closer, you notice that the this white sort of curved bench, it's almost giving off this like sickly pale light. Um, and when you get closer, you see it's less of a bench and more of like an altar. Um, and it's looks like it's carved bone, but like one big piece of bone. I'm gonna need you. Well, tell me first what you do as you approach it.
Um, I think Red Eye gets like a little like giddy, like, this is good. I'll get another fix soon. It's like a little itchy and giddy and is like kind of stumbling towards it, but a little hesitant, but
Mm,
goes for it.
yeah. Um,
I'm just gonna kind of grab it.
you're just gonna grab it.
Wait,
Great.
no, yeah, sure. Yep.
um, take 4 echo stress
All right.
and make a fallout test.
Minor follow-up.
Give you minor fallout. Great. Good. Minor fallout. Oh, I like that one. You hear where the voices of the Pebble Hunters come from in your mind. Their voices fade out, and instead you hear this kind of broken howl, almost as if something is whatever kind of medium their thoughts travel through, almost as if something has discovered that medium and found your scent. You're taking the fallout, a ravening call. This has no immediate effect, but it stays on your character and occasionally manifests as a broken staccato howl in the back of your mind. It can be upgraded to the ravening beast. So throw that in your fallout,
Cool.
or in your fallout, yeah. Um, if the others would like to show up at this point, this would be a good point to do that. Um, anyone who does sees you were reaching for it. I think Red Eye is frozen for a moment, and there are a couple like dark green tendrils, like wound around. I think just their fingers as they're kind of like reaching for it. I don't think Red Eye. I don't think you noticed those. Um, was anyone going after Red Eye?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I think I
Look at the
was, yeah.
story.
Yeah, I think we were all, I'm trailing along because we need to find Red Eye.
And Bronwyn, if you're heading in there,
Oh yeah, no, I'm all done.
yeah, you feel this is a place of great power and interest to the heart, almost as if almost as if a piece of the heart has kind of delved to this point to meet you here. What do you all do when you see Red Eye like this?
I mean, this artifact looks shiny like hell, and also they also looks like it's not very good for Red Eye. So I'll grab it. I guess.
Red Eye, what do you have there? It's beautiful.
A little souvenir.
It's a heart. It's a thing of the heart.
Yeah, I think maybe you would recognize this as a heart seed. It's called.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, can I touch it?
You sure can.
I wanted to
Everybody
touch it too.
touch it.
Everybody
Yeah.
touch the heart seed.
I just want to hold it for a bit.
Great. Dolan, you get in on this?
Or wait, is that what happened after you touched it? Does it feel nice?
Um,
Find out.
Dolan, are you
No.
doing it again?
It doesn't not feel like. Well, I'm getting Red Eye's take before I touch this thing.
It's not good.
All right, this is not a recommendation. I'll let you guys can touch it. I'm gonna I've done enough impulsive things for today.
Bronwyn, you're
Don't
taking
win limit.
3
Yeah.
echo stress. And Xanthar, you're taking 2 echo stress.
Cool.
And make your fallout tests.
Okay.
And as you are approaching this and running your hands over it.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, did you, Brandon, did you click out before you did that? It doesn't matter either way, but I think it looks like you're rolling up under a 1 instead of whatever. But it would work either way. And I think as you, like, it's this like green bulb at the base, right? And you can run your hands over it. Um, it is warm. It's the temperature of blood, basically. Bronwyn, it feels like your hands are still inside tainted, and you get that kind of rush when your hands are on it. Xanthar, you feel like at peace for the first time in a while, like almost as if your death is not kind of trailing you anymore.
Okay. Nice.
Um,
Wow.
Everyone seems real cool, Dolwyn, touching this thing.
It feels
All right,
good,
fine, I'll
actually.
touch it. All right, I'm touching it.
You don't
Great,
have to touch it.
great.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
I feel peer pressured,
You're touching it.
Great. You're gonna take 4 echo stress. Straight up.
All right. I'm for sure taking a fallout here.
That's good. At 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
At least it's minor. But you get to clear that stress, so that's good.
All right.
Let's get you some echo fallout. Yeah. Here's your echo stress. It's appropriate for you. As you touch it, your vision swims a bit. You're taking the stress or the fallout hex eye. Your vision swims as kind of like this honeycomb pattern imposes itself over your vision. And you can start to see the multiple realities that the heart is kind of playing with. It is extremely disorienting. And no matter, like, this is not going away. But you can kind of see the how bees have the dances, the hive. It feels almost as if the different overlays of reality are kind of dancing in that way through each other, and they're being shuffled somehow by the heart, almost as if it's like an eye doctor, like 1 or 2, is that better? 3 or 4? They're kind of doing that with reality here, for the heart scene. Yeah, the heart is kind of experimenting on you right now, trying to see what you want. I think we could kind of pull back camera on the 4 of you with your hands entwined with this heartseed plant. And we'll end the session there. Bold, very bold. Entwined. Great. Fantastic. Make sure you get all your fallouts on your sheets before chat gets closed. Let's close up with some stars and wishes, and let's start with Brandon.
Thank you all for welcoming me in. I'm having a great time, and for helping me get such a quick start. There's a lot there's a lot to like here. The watching Zendar going into the dead space to interrogate the man. It's like, oh yeah, this thanks for the arrow. That was all hilarious. And then trying to be caught as they came out of the void with big success. Just the remarks from our drunken mage. It just and the burp of magic at the beginning. It's like, oops, sorry. That was hilarious. And of course, what's not to like many purists, right? They're so bizarre in a world of bizarre character classes. And it's like there's no problem that can't be solved by bees.
True.
It's like I got bees. I could use some bees. This was fantastic.
Cool. And you're not going to be here next week, right?
Next Friday, I should be here.
Okay, great. Awesome. Cool. Sweet. And we should have Gwen back, I think, as well. Do you have any wishes for next week?
Pile on the hard stuff, man.
Yeah.
Love this shit. I think you can tell from the character in the beats I picked.
Yeah.
What Bronwyn is all about. Is she insane or is she just extremely attuned to this insane place? I'm not sure.
You're doing the same places.
It's one of those things.
Yeah. Oh, since this is the end of the session, if you have marked a beat, replace it with a new beat. And if you want to replace your other beats, now is the time to do that. Cool. Thank you. Let's do Nick.
Yeah. Star for bringing Brandon in. It was so neat to meet Bronwyn and their finding ways to make the heart even more disturbing. Thank you. Big stars for everyone for being like, oh, that's dangerous. Let's touch it. Just love the running towards danger that this group does, and I really enjoy playing with you. Stars for the game. Stars for Mark. Thanks for kind of finding ways to bring in new characters each time, but also have a storyline, and you're juggling so much and you're making it look effortless. Wishes for me, I feel like I was chatting with Mark over the break, and I was like, I think I'm starting to understand how to play. But I think I would like to really go harder and just run this character into the wall.
Awesome. You literally did that this time, but
yeah, literally.
Cool. Thank you, Sabine.
Yeah, stars all around. This was fun. I liked the new character, Bronwyn. Very disturbing, very interesting. Love to see more of that. And also, I love Dolwyn and Red Eye's kind of team dynamic that's going on. I really like these two bleeding people. That they're so much fun. And yeah, star to the Aelfir Steph. That was A, hilarious, and B, creepy and fun. So yeah. Wishes wise, I thought I had a wish, but I got granted this time already. So fine. I got to get into the gray.
Yeah.
It was just as creepy as I thought it would be. That was nice. I have a question though.
Yeah.
Did this touching the heart seed count as acquire a rare or powerful item? Prefer it
Not
to be
until you
matched.
have successfully
Okay.
taken it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right,
That's
right
gotta
now it
be.
has kind of taken you.
Okay. That's fine. It's not. It hasn't. I haven't even gotten fallout from that, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
Cool.
This is not a problem.
Yeah, it's all fine.
And another wish I would like to get to a settlement so we can get the people with the ongoing conditions that are actually a problem, maybe some healing.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
You are very close to a settlement. So
Oh,
perfect.
good.
Great, thank you. And Elliot.
Yeah, I mean, stars all around. I enjoyed everyone's willingness to kind of YOLO into dangerous situations. And it was fun to see some combat for the first time in this game. Fun that everyone took so much fallout. And wishes, yeah, I was on board for something dramatic and um, uh, I don't know, horrifying happening next session.
Awesome. I think we can arrange that. Uh, Great. Yeah. I had a great time doing this as well. Thanks to Brandon for jumping in and like rolling with everything. I really like getting into the weirder parts of the heart and like feeling what that feels like in process. I'm real curious how how Ruby's going to respond to stuff that's going on, and B, how you make it out of here. So that's just my wish. Yeah, it was a good time all around. Yeah, that's all I got. Anything else before we stop the recording? All right. Goodbye, the internet.